snakes and alligators right away. Come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Secession traitors roar right away, come away, right away, come away. We'll put the traitors all to rout. I'll bet my boots we'll whip them out right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie. Stars and stripes still wave forever o'er the free and brave right away. Come away, right away, come away. And let our motto ever be for union and for liberty right away. Come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie.
Today's guest.
She's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So maybe I came to see what you think. You get it for free. The woman is wild. She can't tame by the perfect jaguar. Mine doesn't matter. If you're reading for love, you ain't gonna get too far.
Hello there, everybody. How the devil are we all? I'm very well. The temperature here is almost as high as Christy was in Amsterdam. I'm Kevin Logan, and joining me as ever, she's come here for a pizza the action because she has pizza.
I have pizza.
It's Dr. Christy Winters.
Hello.
How are you getting on?
You know, I have to say, after watching an account of a Scottish man describe the heat in America while wearing his kilt, how I am is grateful that I will never experience being so hot that sweat runs off my balls, down, down my legs, and then makes my socks soaking wet.
Oh, you don't want soaking wet ball sweat sock.
No.
That's a different level of trench foot that's going on there.
Because he said his pants were his underwear were completely soaked through, so he took them off. But then the sweat just ran out his legs.
Well, exactly, yeah. Indeed so. The Scots have had a great time at the World Cup, at least off the pitch. On the pitch, it's been a mixed bag, but off the pitch has been amazing. They literally went to Boston and drank the place dry.
I did see that. Except there was plenty of Bud Light still available.
Yeah, because it's piss. They didn't go there to drink piss. They wanted an alcoholic beverage, you know. You know,
Boston, the Scots were over here falling in. People in Cologne were falling in love with them. They do this. They're a player.
Yeah. Well, literally in Germany for the Euros, they were literally voted the favourite foreign fans of the locals. They did sophology happening. They did public opinion surveys, and Scotland were the best because Scotland go places, get absolutely blind drunk, spend a fortune, and have a great time with everyone. Literally, did you see the Scots and the Norwegians doing the rowing celebration thing they did? And I was brilliant. They've just gone, you know what? Fuck it. Look. There are speed cones and there are statues here as well.
Yeah.
Why have they not decided to put the two together before? We'll show them. There's a great clip. Oh my god, it's so Scottish. Because again, he didn't want to be mean to the person themselves, right? So he was saying he was hungover, and this American goes, "Oh, there's a Dunkin' Donuts down the road. You can go there and you can get something, blah blah blah." And he said, "Oh yeah, thanks, pal." And then he turns to his mate and goes, "Did you hear him? He said I should go to Dunkin' Donuts. Like I wasn't just going to go to a pub and start drinking again." Yeah, there you go. You know, and then of course when Scotland left Boston to go and play their game in Miami yesterday, the English turned up for their game against Ghana, and of course they were wankers.
Yeah,
because the fundamental difference is the Scots people go there to get on with people. They're not there to like one up anybody or be a prick. They just want to have a good time. Whereas the English turn up and think they're better than everyone and then lose.
Well, I did see a Scottish fan who basically said that it is part of the Tartan Army mission to be more beloved and more adored than the English. Everywhere they go.
It's not super difficult, and yet they somehow manage to clear that bar like astronomically every time. Basically, you have to turn up and not wreck every town square that you go to, and you're already better. But they turn up and have a great time. Like, it's mad, because this is the thing, the England fans, it was always blamed on getting drunk. Like, so we should stop them drinking in the stadium. We need to do this and that. No, the Scots go there and drink a city like Boston. Boston, famous for making beer, like Sam Adams and shit. Right? It's not a town that is bereft of breweries. And they drank the place dry again, except for the pish. They're not going to drink the pish, obviously.
Yeah.
Although interestingly, it's been taken on by the far right again because it was literally the sponsor of the UFC event on the lawn of the White House. Yeah, that's a thing. God. That's a sentence we can just say with truth because that happened. Mad.
Yeah.
So they went there and drank the place dry and had a great time, and everyone loved them to the point where literally, did you see them take over two baseball grounds now? They took over the Marlins when they got to Miami, and they took over Fenway Park in Boston to the point where, apropos of nothing, because like this wasn't a planned thing, the president of the Boston Red Sox wrote to the Scottish Football Association thanking them.
Yeah, I saw them in the stadium. What were they singing? "I would walk 500 miles."
Well, there was that one, and then they introduced America because I didn't realise this wasn't a hit back in the day. "Yes, Sir, I Can Boogie," which is a song you may or may not be aware of, Christy, but it's a very famous song here. It's like a party anthem. It goes along the lines, "Yes, sir, I can boogie, but I need a certain song. I can boogie, boogie, boogie all night long." They absolutely fucking ran the place. It was amazing. And like Boston lost that game, right? Because they're shit this season, unfortunately. But it was probably the best game of the fucking year because everyone had an amazing time. Yeah, amazing shit. I imagine the people of Boston didn't take quite so well to the English. Not for the first time. I haven't forgotten the tea, you bastards. Just saying.
Yeah, I think Ireland was getting a little bit like, fucking wait a minute.
Yeah.
Boston, what are you doing? You know that, you're one of us. And now you're having this rampant affair with the Scots.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that?
Well, I do have to just say, as an observer of history, when the Scots and the Norwegians were teaming up there to do their rowing thing, I did have to just question the Scots. Where do you think they were rowing to? Have you forgotten what those? Have you forgotten? Well, not just Lindisfarne. They also raided Scotland as well. They raided fucking Paris at one point. Literally, they sailed the wrong way up the Seine and attacked Paris. Right? Don't encourage them. It's in their DNA. They want to row places, burn shit down, and destroy monasteries. Okay? It starts off as a cool celebration, and it ends up with like Norwegian words in our language and shit. Stop it.
Birds want to learn are genetically predisposition to migrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Norwegians are predispositioned to row.
They are literally. They are the geese of Europe. They go places, they breed.
They shit all over it.
They shit all over it, but they do so, in cool boats. Look, if you look at those boats, it's amazing. They managed to cross entire oceans in boats that had like a water clearance of like an inch, basically.
Insane. No way I would do that.
Yeah, I'd be like, Dave. I presume he's called Dave, the head Viking. I'm not getting in that boat, mate. Look at it. It looks like if 2 people get in there, it will sink. Now it'd be fine. 20 of us. And a cow. We're going to Iceland. What the fuck's Iceland? You'll find out. Like, you know what I mean? And they went, yeah, fuck it, go on then. Yeah, go for it. Mad bastards. Good team though, Norway. Did you see the Norwegian, like they did we're heading to the World Cup, or the Vikings are coming thing, and they all dressed up in like traditional Viking gear. It was the hardest image I've ever seen. They had all the players like dressed up as like Vikings, and I was like, "That's fucking tough, man." Shit, fucking hell. They look really good.
If only FIFA weren't completely and utterly shit.
Well, as we've seen from the Scots and the Norwegians and the Dutch taking over Houston with their weird fucking sideways dancing thing, like the World Cup, because it's run and organised by evil cunts. Is evil and cunty, and not cunty in a good way. But you can't take it away from people. People make what that event is, and they always will. No one gives a shit. The advertisers that are corruptly funding all of this wouldn't be there if eyes weren't on it, if people didn't attend these events. And the fans have made this tournament. The Scots have made, like, regardless of whether they do progress out of the group or not, and no one cares about my opinions on football, really. They've made their contribution to the World Cup. Honestly, they should give Scotland a spot in every tournament for winning the World Banter League.
Honorary,
Yeah, just fuck it. Yeah, you just get a spot, lads. Just turn up. It'd be fucking grand.
But you saw that he's thinking Infantino, is that how you say his name?
Gianni Infantino, yes. The most corrupt leader since the last corrupt leader that FIFA had, yes.
He's like, I think we should keep these hydration breaks, and it's not for the money. Oh God, no! It's this was already. It's because it's good for the game. Like, fuck you, you evil soul-sucking fuck.
The fact that all of the fans, literally, the fact that the fans are booing every single time is not an indication. Well, yeah, I suppose.
This is it. If you really want to change it, you have to not go and not spend your money. That's the only way they'll learn.
Yeah, true. But they tried this in '94. The American broadcasters asked FIFA to cut the game into 4 quarters, right? And FIFA went, no, it's a game of 2 halves, literally. It's not just a saying, that's literally how it's run. And now they've just introduced it, via the back door. Let's pretend it's about hydration, like it hasn't been hot in every World Cup. It's a fucking summer tournament.
When there's even air conditioning or a dome, they do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In the England game, it was 21 degrees inside an air-conditioned stadium in Austin. It was fine. No one needed water.
No,
Literally,
but they needed those commercial breaks.
well, exactly, yeah. Although I will give credit to even the commercial broadcaster here in the UK. They don't go to ad breaks during the hydration. Which, fair play to them. They could make more money and they've decided, no, actually, no, we're not going to fucking do that. So that's cool.
Do you know how the advertisers got around the lack of breaks in '94?
Genocide? Usually,
No.
usually in America, usually the answer is killing some native people, probably.
Yeah. No, not this
No?
time.
Okay, go on.
The score image that's up in the upper right left-hand corner.
Oh,
They just put
yeah.
product placement there, like MasterCard or McDonald's or whoever was sponsoring it.
So
They would just like circulate through the advertising with next to the score, under the score.
so that's where that started then, presumably.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I remember because that was the compromise. Because they were like, "How are we going to make money? We got to make money." And like, well, you can put advertising on the scoreboard, like, on the
Yeah.
graphic, I guess.
Like, it's only a matter of time before they introduce some sort of advertising chyron, lest there not be a second where you're not being advertised to in the entire
Yeah.
game. And then I couldn't watch that, I don't think. It would just be fucking infuriating. Or I'd watch it with my hand. It doesn't really work now on camera, but I'd have my hand just sort of the bottom of my eyes so I couldn't see the thing. Yeah. But it has. I mean, it's been a good tournament. Besides what FIFA have been, basically anything that the organisers have tried to do has been shit, but everything else has been cool.
Yeah.
You know, so that's nice. Yeah. So Germany are doing all right.
Mhm.
Easy group, but you know, you can only beat who's in front of you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually haven't watched a minute of it. Not because, like, I guess I wish I could say it was a principled stance, but it's mostly just because I haven't, like, it hasn't been on my radar because I've been doing some other stuff. But I hear every once in a while because my windows are open because it's fucking hot, and I'll just hear the neighborhood. A cheer will come up from the street. I'm like, oh, I guess Germany scored.
Yeah, Germany did something. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's true. It's,
Basically.
I did that in the first game. I sort of we were in a beer garden, and so I was sort of listening out for I'd literally put my head round the wall just to hear the different shouts from the houses down the street. It's quite nice. There are in a world of diffuse media, there are very few communal events like that nowadays. So to have some of them is still nice. I think I like that. But anyway. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about nice things.
Well, a little bit we did.
A little bit, but yeah. How are you getting on with the weather in Germania?
I tolerate higher heats better than cold, but even I am starting to. It's going to be up to maybe 40 tomorrow.
Aren't you? You're from cold though.
Yeah, but I hate it. Like, just because I don't know. I was born in February, so maybe it just as a little baby when I first came out, like I was like, I don't like cold. I really like the heat. And I don't know. I just I enjoy saunas far more than I would ever do a cold bath. So, yes, but it's been, my office has a little bit of air conditioning and I have a fan on me, which is better than in our wing. We have that, but the other wings don't. So I've been able to focus a lot more at work and be a lot more comfortable. Although when I did come in today, I noticed that as I came into the building, having walked from the station where I took the U-Bahn to my office, which is maybe a 7-minute walk, I had sweat on my eyelids.
Oh no!
It's just, yeah, it's still 32 degrees right now.
What?
Last night, it didn't get colder than 28 degrees in my apartment at any point.
Well, that's mental. I mean, I went onto my Discord and I said it was 22 degrees, and that was outside. Fuck knows what it was inside. But I just looked online and it was 22 degrees at like 2 in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
the sun is on the other side of the fucking world. Literally, there is a whole ass planet between us and the sun. And yet I'm still literally just sat there dripping in sweat. It's ridiculous. I can't sleep in these fucking conditions.
But we've got a big thunderstorm coming up on Sunday, and then it's going to be like in the mid-20s all next week, lower
Yeah.
to mid-20s, and cloud cover and rain. So
Yeah.
you just have to wait for the fever to break, as it were.
Yeah, it's going to be cooling off a little bit tomorrow, and then precipitously down to mid-20s for the rest
Yeah.
of the week. Which, I'm okay with that. I can tolerate that. But yeah. Okie doke. So we've got content that you had. But there was one thing before we get into that, if you wanted to. It cropped up on my on my radar, I suppose, because an old name cropped up in my chat the other day, and someone said, "I would love you and Christy to respond to them again."
Okay.
And I thought, well, I mean, okay, I don't really watch this guy's stuff anymore. But you know, let's go back in time, I suppose.
Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo.
And catch up with an old friend?
Frenemy?
Question mark?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Someone that we used to know.
Now he's just someone that we used to know.
Exactly.
Do, 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 do.
I'm curious to see who it is. I've got a couple names that are going through my head.
Okay,
And
go
wondering-
on. Who you
Well, I
got?
guess Armored Skeptic came to mind.
Okay.
Actually, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Kraut? Oh God, Carl. Now what?
Hey!
Well, we saw Carl a little while ago. It hasn't
Did
been
we?
so long for Carl.
I
think we.
I don't remember.
But anyway, what's Carl up to these days besides getting grayer? But aren't we all?
Well, exactly, yeah. Absolutely. It looks like he's been on the Zempic as well.
I just saw the title. Yeah, he was doing his masters, and I was very curious as to actually how his marks were.
What, Karl Marx?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, yeah, he was disinvited from an Oxford Union debate.
Didn't they let Charlie Kirk in?
They let Charlie Kirk in. I mean, they were
Yeah.
going to let Hassan Piker in, but then the British government went, nah, bruv. Nah.
Okay.
Nah, and banned him. So. And
You mean the
Cenk
guy who,
Uygur as well, you know.
Oh, they also, you wouldn't let him in the country?
Yeah, you know, Cenk's a terrorist, obviously, yeah. The
Why?
future president of the United States, Cenk Uygur.
No, I'm sorry, Kevin. He's the Paul Revere
He is. He's very much the Paul Revere and
of the 21st century.
yeah, exactly. Very much so.
What did Schenk say that got him on the? I know that Hassan made that 9/11 comment years ago, but Schenk,
Well, we don't have to give a reason, so they didn't. It's suspected it's because of anti-Israel stuff, because the person that literally objected loudest was this guy who's a member of the Labour Friends of Israel. So like, okay, maybe, but yeah. But I mean, Cenk is literally like the weak source. I don't even get like if he's if he's a threat to you, you're fucked. Like,
yeah, you're really looking to be offended. You're basically Fox News, you know, being outraged that people in frog costumes calling themselves, I don't know, some play on the word Antifa, anti-frog or something.
Yeah.
Were trying to defend algae and the reflecting.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I saw a guy in a frog costume in what could only be described as sweltering heat. Again, we're talking bull sweat sock trench foot situation.
Yes.
I'm sure. Going around with a banner that said "I stand with algae."
Clearly
Yeah.
a joke, and yet just on Fox, Sean Hannity is basically, you know, like, what are these leftists doing? Who is it? Benny Johnson was like, we need to end welfare. These people have too much time on their hands. Like,
What?
seriously? Take a joke, man. You're so looking to be offended and to be a victim. It's pathetic.
It
Go
really
bang
is.
your boyfriend, Benny.
But then, right? Surprisingly, did you know the name of the company that did the work?
Oh, the one, the no bid contract that
Yeah.
Trump uses. Yeah, I don't know the name of the company,
It's
but
honestly like they're not even trying now. They're just taking the piss. I'm certain they must be doing this on purpose. Like you say, it was the weird-looking guy that gave like money to Trump, and then Trump gave him a no-bid contract. The most corrupt shit ever, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But the company itself was called Greenwater.
isn't that like, remember those two Russian guys who, what was called like fraud something?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the
back in the day,
yeah,
like fraud
with,
racket or something like
yeah,
that.
it was called some shit like that, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it basically along those lines. And I'm like, motherfucker! Not only did you not drain a swamp, you fucking installed one. What the what? How? It's mad shit. Anyway, enough of that. We're not talking about Yankoid stuff. We're talking about Brit Bongoid stuff.
Brit-Bongoid?
Brit-Bongoid, the official demonym of people from the normal island. Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking about Normal Island the other day. I think I don't know why this popped into my head. Do you remember the terrorist attack on London Bridge a few years ago?
No.
Okay, there was a terrorist attack on London Bridge.
Okay.
I don't think
Was it
anyone
when someone
died.
was going around stabbing?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And then,
okay.
and it was like one of the the machete guy. That was him. Yeah. One of the people that took him down with a narwhal tusk.
I don't like it's some sort of elephant tusk.
No, look, you know the narwhal that is like a sea unicorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's got like an ivory tusk sticking out the middle of its fucking head. Anyway, they had this
Okay.
display. Like there's a conference centre at one end of the London Bridge, and they were attending some event there, just complete happenstance, of course. And they saw that this was taking place, and naturally they went, "Well, I don't have a weapon on me. I know," and grabbed the narwhal tusk from like this art display that was in the entrance hall, and just went out and like decided to do a one-man narwhal tusk jousting event.
Impaling?
Yeah. Look, what the... And I'm just like, we live in the strangest little place.
Like fair play, you know. Like,
Yeah,
improvised
absolutely.
Weapon,
Yeah.
You
and
know, like that real hero energy there.
absolutely, yeah. And probably saved lives, because eventually...
Oh, absolutely.
He
Yeah,
impaled
that's
the
just, like,
bastard,
most
and then, like,
random fucking thing.
And then the police eventually sort of, dived on him, and it was all fine. But, like,
Yeah.
fucking mad shit. Like, that's...
I mean, I tend to think of terrorist attacks when you said I think of like bombings, whereas like a knife attack or a machete attack, I guess it could be classified as a terrorist attack. But just like as an American, I know
Well,
knife rings
yeah.
are obviously quite dangerous, but considering next to an AR-15, and we don't consider those terrorist attacks, so I
Yeah,
have a
true.
category like.
Yeah.
Blankage there on something on London Bridge. What did it blow up? What? But no, it was.
Well,
yeah.
there was that one time it fell down, of course. At My Fair Lady. Actually, it fell down several times, but that's not the point. The old London Bridge, that was, which was basically like a city in of itself. It's a very strange building. You look into it.
Houses on it, yeah, on both sides. of it. You
Houses,
look at
pubs,
yeah.
all sorts, yeah. Yeah, and was notorious for boats going underneath it because it like sucked all the water really quickly through it, and so loads of people ended up drowning. And that was just accepted because like it was too important to the finances of the city, so you're just gonna die. Okay, cool. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I did have a point. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, to do with the World Cup, right? So I forget the name of the town now. Eastbourne in Britain, right, in England, has a naval base there, and so when one of the England fans went to the World Cup. And one of the symbols of the town is a submarine, right? Just to do with the fact it's got like a naval tradition and stuff. So they had an England flag with the words on it, blah blah blah, and then like a silhouette of a submarine in one of the 4 quadrants. And in the nation that gave us just replete examples of public shootings in fucking high schools and such, it was deemed that this was an offensive symbol. Because
I saw some headlines about the submarine being banned on the flag. I'm like, fucking why? I don't care. I've got work to do.
Yeah,
But
and so yeah, in the land of the public shooting, they decided they had to force this people to like put tape over the things to allow it into the stadium.
Did they think it was a penis?
No, it's clearly it's got like a fucking a viewing port and stuff. Yeah.
It makes no sense. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Completely stupid.
You've got your public safety priorities a little bit wrong, America. Just a thought, lads. Yeah. Not a penis, but full of semen. True. Very true, Jim Speak. Anyway. No, I won't do that segue because that would be illegal. Let's take a look at Sargon.
Must be debating at the Oxford Union tonight, but this morning I received an email disinviting me.
Pause it.
Lol.
Maybe they saw his debate with me and they realized he wasn't up to scruff or snuff or whatever the word is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is not that. Although that would be enough, I think, but no. Yeah.
Well, no, it's because he's an awful prick who said I wouldn't even, sexually essay you.
Well, Christy,
you remember?
don't ruin it.
Oh,
Don't-
okay.
Email said, "Dear Mr. Benjamin, it has been brought to our attention as of this evening by one of our partner organizations that you made a direct threat of sexual violence against a woman in a public office. While you did later issue an apology for these statements, this came nearly a decade after the incident, during which time you publicly
When you were standing for office and got 3%.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
made repeated, frivolous reiterations of the threat. The Oxford Union is a free speech society and is committed to hosting and platforming the widest possible range of speakers and viewpoints, especially those viewpoints that are underrepresented due to controversy in academic spaces, but held by significant sections of society. However, the right to free speech does not and has never extended to threatening sexual violence against others. Therefore, the Oxford Union has taken the view that the only appropriate course of action would be for us to rescind your invitation to its week 1 debate." This is quite the email, and before I begin,
Yeah?
The consequences of my own actions.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I just want to express that I don't feel that this is a free speech issue.
Also, like, they could have banned him on the fact that he was trying to coach someone into how to better argue in favour of paedophilia.
Yep, old Amos Yee.
Yeah. Yeah, a man now in jail, of course, for...
for the thing that he was trying to coach him on how to describe less offensively.
Yeah.
It's their debating society. They can invite or disinvite whoever they like for whatever reason they like. And this is the 3rd time that they have invited me and either stood me up or disinvited me now. So
What? Why do you keep going back there?
Yeah, they're trying to send you a message, mate. And you're so fucking oblivious that, like, you've fallen for the gambit. You're literally, it's Lucy with the football, and you
I was just gonna say.
keep falling for it, you prick.
Yep.
I'm not very worried about that or bothered about that at all. I suppose
You say that, but you are making a video on your channel about it. So, So it does suggest you are a little bit annoyed by it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
it's a bit frustrating that I had paid for a hotel room that now I'm out of pocket for.
Lol.
And it seems rather unprofessional to send it to me late in the evening. This was sent at 11 o'clock the day before, so of course I didn't see it until this morning. So that seems, well, highly unprofessional, frankly. And it also seems strange because they surely know who I am. I mean, they repeatedly...
Sir, this is an Arby's.
Like, he's so stupid. He's such a profoundly stupid human being.
You don't need to make a YouTube video about the fact that you're upset that you... Just go and have a nice night in Oxford. Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You know, make lemons out of lemonade, or make lemonade out of lemons, whatever the saying is. And, just, get on with your life. I don't think it's worth a pity video that you, like, shut up, Carl. Like, people have it worse. Deal with it.
They invited me. And so this is a bit of a surprise. But like I said, I don't mind why they invite me or disinvite me. And I don't see myself being inclined to accept another invitation because, okay, fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, shame on me.
What about the third time?
Yeah, fool me thrice. I'm a fucking idiot, clearly. Ripe for a wallet inspection, I'm sure. Jesus.
But now it's graduated to an open lie. I've never made a direct threat of sexual violence against anyone, let alone a woman in a public office. And of course, not even Jess Phillips has herself made such an allegation. And if I had done that, why would I not have been investigated by the police?
Oh, that police who take rape very seriously. Yeah.
Why would I not have seen the inside of a courtroom? Why would I not have a criminal record if that is what I had done? Of course, I don't have any of these things to my name. I haven't been arrested for this. I haven't been to a courtroom. I've never seen the inside of a courtroom. And I don't have a criminal record. At least anything that's not a non-crime hate incident. But the point being, this just isn't true. The fact of being invited or disinvited is actually not terribly interesting to me. What I'm concerned about here is the fact that this allegation, this lie, has been used to deplatform me. Now, like I said, they if they didn't want me there, they don't have to give a reason. It's their organisation. Not
like if they hadn't given a reason, he wouldn't have gone, they haven't even given a reason.
Yeah. Also, like, are you really going to sort of like nitpick over I wouldn't even essay you?
Yeah.
Is this really where you? This is what the video is about? Is, hey, I said I wouldn't. That makes me cool and edgy and it's just a joke, bro. We all just joke about violating people in one of the most horrible ways possible.
Mine. And I don't mind if they just say no thank you. That'd be completely acceptable, and I would have just got on with my day. I don't see why they've fabricated this lie about me in order to deplatform me. It's their organisation. They could have just said no thank you. So
Pause it.
somewhat
It's
of a
not like they
disappointment.
sent out a press release about this.
Yeah.
They sent him a private email.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, he's making the big deal out of it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm annoyed that I'm out £200 on a hotel room.
Lol.
But it's not the end of the world. And
Is Sargon a restore guy? Of course he is. Yeah. Yeah, he's the most far right option he can ever be. Yeah.
they could have just said no thank you. So I am actually rather affronted that they've made these allegations against me, which would consist of a crime, in order to, I suppose, just blacken my name. I mean, who are these partner organisations?
I'm reminded of when Carlos the Jackal, famous international terrorist, when he tried to sue a French TV company that made a documentary about him for libel. And the quite rightly, the French judge said, "Your name is so bad that it is impossible to slander or libel you in any realistic way. People are not going to have a less positive image of you from watching this documentary because you are literally Carlos the Jackal." It was very reminiscent in this situation. I'm getting similar vibe, albeit on a lower level, of course. Carl, your name can't be blackened anymore, really.
Yeah,
Like-
here's the thing: is you're a despicable person,
Yeah.
and okay, they probably didn't get the details right, but the fact is, you would have been, you were disinvited because someone probably said, "Oh, here's an edgy guy," and then someone else said, "Do you know he said this really horrible thing online," and then
Yeah.
laughed about it for a decade and only apologized for it out of political convenience?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. You're not a safe person to have on a campus as far as I'm concerned, Carl, but
No.
that's by the by.
Who is telling a lie about me in order to do this. I think that's something they might themselves want to look into. But I thought since we were here, I would present my argument to you. I had written an argument arguing for the motion, so I thought what we'd do is go through it and I'd let you judge for yourselves. So the motion was, this House believes that being British is a birthright, not a choice. The debate description is as follows. What does it mean to be British? Is national identity an inheritance rooted in history, ancestry and shared tradition, or a civic commitment open to all who choose to belong? For some, Britishness is a birthright, shaped by lineage, cultural memory.
Remember when Carl used to describe himself as a civic nationalist?
Yeah.
No.
Also, like, Britishness is a social construct. So, there's... But because it's only, 300 years old? The concept of British national identity, because before that it was England and Scotland, well, and occupied Wales, obviously. But, the Union happened in the 1700s, right?
1707 to be precise, yes.
Yeah. And so how can you say that being British is some sort of long-standing cultural tradition when it was only invented as a political artifice in order to provide a legal covering for the joining of two nations that had unique identities and histories?
Yeah. And it only came about because England lied to Scotland, naturally, and Scotland had accrued a massive amount of debt trying to do imperialism.
The Panama Canal thing didn't really work out.
Yeah, they tried to set up what was called New Caledonia in Panama, and it bankrupted them.
They all died.
Yeah.
Malaria did not have treatments back then.
No, that is true.
And an organic sense of nationhood that cannot simply be adopted. They argue that citizenship alone cannot replicate the depth of historical continuity and social cohesion that comes from being born into a national community. Others maintain that Britain's identity has always evolved, enriched by newcomers who embrace its institutions, values and public life, and that to define Britishness by birth is...
Not only by newcomers, but by people who kick your ass, like the Romans and the Normans.
Well, he gets into it. Like, the fact that it's called England comes from Angles.
Mm-hmm.
That those are foreigners, Carl. Those are not Britannic peoples. The fact that it's called Scotland comes from Scotii, who were originally Irish, and transplanted the. We don't even know what they called themselves. We called them the Picts, which comes from the same word as picture, which was used by the Romans because they painted themselves in war with blue woad.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yes.
Like none of these people are like native. Yeah.
There's no
yeah.
essence of British. It's completely a social construct.
Saxons and Jutes and fucking Danes and Norsemen and all of this shit. There's no such thing as like some unless you can go take your family all the way back pure to like pre-1066. I'm not listening to you cunt.
If there's some sort of objective reality that is inherent in being British that has nothing to do with it's just part of who you are. That means that every British person who's ever emigrated to America is not American.
Well, that's why
they're inherently British.
Yeah, Americans don't exist. There are just Irish people in North America. There are Germans in North America. Mm-hmm. These people, like Americanness, isn't a thing. That's why white nationalism is only really an American thing, because you had to try and find a thing that unified all of these different people that went there. And it's we've got lighter skin than those other people. That'll do.
And Christian. Don't forget the way that Christianity is weaponized to.
Well, but even then, there were fucking Catholic Poles and Irish and Italians.
And Protestants who, hated each other.
And within that, there were fucking hierarchies, because, of course, the Irish got there first, and so the Catholic churches they set up, they would often make newly arrived Italian Catholics sit in the basement of. So there was a caste system within each room. Like, it's just fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Is to deny the very pluralism that characterises modern Britain. Is being British something one is by origin and inheritance, or something one becomes by allegiance and participation? This debate asks whether national identity is fixed at birth or forged by choice. You can see why I accepted this debate. That sounds like a really interesting subject, which is why I wrote my argument.
So we're going to hear from a man called Mr. Benjamin about how he's native to these lands. Okay, that's interesting.
And he's claimed to have a multi-ethnic birth, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he claim that his grandfather is from some Caribbean island?
Yeah, but that was a lie. He was lying when he said that. So. Where's the dog bark coming from? Well, I have all of my windows open. I am sat in my boxer shorts. If you hear dogs barking or people shouting, it's the people are outside enjoying sunshine. That is where you can hear a dog barking. Presumably next door's little fucking annoying pug prick.
Let's see if Carl's gotten any better at crafting an argument.
I doubt it.
Since I whooped him.
That is true. That was a thing. Yeah.
So the way that the debates at the Oxford Union work is that the proposition is either assented to or dissented from, and you have.
Yeah, it's a debate. You have you have a proposition, and then some people agree with it, and some people disagree with it.
I think we all know how debate works, Carl.
Although I suppose if you're a person who subscribes to Sargon of Akkad's YouTube channel, you're probably an idiot who doesn't know that. So it's actually it's a wise precaution. He knows his audience, Krista.
Yeah, true.
Idiots.
Explain everything.
Fucking idiots.
Have people who are for the proposition and in opposition to the proposition. In this particular case, there were going to be 4 people on either side, and maybe this debate will still go on in my absence. I have no idea. Maybe they'd find someone at short notice to replace me.
Oh no, you're irreplaceable, Carl. An intellect of your towering majesty could not possibly be replaced at short notice or otherwise.
But on my side of the argument was going to be Professor Eric Kaufman, Sarah Lundweit as a student
what
speaker,
a piece of
and
shit.
Imran
Eric
Rasiwala
Kaufman,
as a competitive...
I was at Birkbeck when he was there. I didn't realize that he was a far right-wing nut job. You know, he was one of the academics that showed up at Jordan Peterson and Barry Weiss's failed whatever Peterson Academy or whatever he put up there.
The Austin University or whatever it was called.
What was it called? It was like I can't even remember now. They had some dumb name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Debater, and in opposition was going to be Sir Vince Cable, Albi Amankona, Sanjita Miska, and the Chief of Staff of the Oxford Union, Charlotte Wilde. So I'd like to apologise to those people that I won't be able to engage them in this debate. So this is the argument that I would have made, and I'm going to make it without any edits. So I'm going to do my best to speak as I would have done. The affirmative proposition is obviously and almost trivially true. Nation...
Trivially true. So you're already starting from a firm intellectual grounding then? It's just true, bro. Believe me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
comes from the Latin natio, meaning birth, origin, breed, or race, and ethnic comes from the Greek ethnos, meaning roughly the same.
And those languages are native to these islands? The ancient Greeks came from Saffron Walden, did they? And the Romans were from York? Fuck it, yeah, that's definitely true. And English is definitely its own language, which just originated here spontaneously and isn't
Definitely
fucking...
not an amalgamation of other migrants.
Yeah, it's not a Frankenstein fucking monster mess of a thing that doesn't make any fucking sense, and it would have been stupid to make it the fucking the lingua franca of the entire world, except we took over the entire world and made it so. No, but yeah, the fact that ancient civilizations, which were civilizations while the people of these islands were digging holes in the ground with the fucking arsebone of an antler, deer, whatever, is irrelevant to it. This is native and it's fine, great, awesome. Plato was from Basildon. True. Yeah.
A nation, or ethnos, is commonly defined as a group of people connected by shared bonds of ancestry, locality, society, and history.
Okay, so not Britain then. Because again,
Yeah,
do I have to go through the list of people? The Normans, the Angles, the Saxons, the Jutes, the fucking Vikings? Do I have to go through all of that?
It just literally means people in proximity to each other who create a community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing there about like residency minimums or anything like that.
Yeah. And like we've been part of fucking French empires and shit in the past. Does that mean we're also French? That's a shared history. Like we literally sometimes still fucking use French in the House of Lords.
Well, you have a fleur-de-lis in your things, don't you?
Yeah, there's all sorts of weird shit going on. Yeah, we literally have a fucking outside of our parliament. We have Richard Coeur de Lion, a Frenchman who couldn't speak English.
He spent hardly any time in England,
yeah,
right?
Very
like,
little. Look,
I think he visited for like 6 months and said he'd sell it if he could to fund his crusade
yeah,
expenses.
yeah, and then his mum, of course, had to fucking drain us of taxes in order to pay for his release. Yeah,
Yeah, because
fantastic.
he was ransomed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing shit. Like, the British are so absurd. We think of ourselves as the rulers of the Angevin Empire rather than a colony of it.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't an English empire in France. It was a French empire that took England. Sorry, lads. That's just the way it fucking goes.
Yeah.
The British people, that is the people of the British Isles then, are the English, Scottish, Welsh, and Irish.
Again, we'll point out it's called England from the Angles, and the Scots were originally Irish. The Welsh are called Welsh in the same way that Cornwall and Wallonia, because they were seen as originally the Britannic peoples who were enslaved and subjugated by the incoming peoples of Europe.
Also, he's failing to realize that this grouping is completely artificial.
Yeah.
It's not like there's an inherentness. People are like, oh, you're British, I'm British. Hey, we should be British together. It was political convenience
Yeah.
that created the identity. That was it.
Yeah, exactly.
Your nation is indeed a web of bloodlines that carries with it.
Yeah, Cornwall. It literally, etymologically, it's the same thing. Wall and Wales and Wallonia in the southern part of Belgium all come from the same root called, which is essentially a word that sort of used to mean either slave or person who speaks a different language. It's a weird etymology, but basically it was peoples who were subjugated by the incoming Angles. And literally, like, the reason that they're in Cornwall and Wales is because those people arrived from the east and drove them west. as they took the land. So that's why they ended up in those places.
Wow, it's almost like what really matters is the people, not the land they sit on.
Yep. He's just a weird racist. Yeah.
It, an inevitable inheritance of tradition, custom, and situatedness. It's an entire worldview. It is both.
When you say it's
What?
an inheritance, Carl, please read Beowulf to me and tell me what it means, line by line. In the original, not the translated into modern English. Please read for me Beowulf or the Venerable Bede.
The idea that British people have a common worldview is the most farcical thing I think I've heard in a while.
Yeah, literally, absolute nonsense. Because trust me, Carl, your worldview and my worldview are very,
Yeah.
very different.
Precisely.
And yet we are from the same set of stupid, rainy, although it doesn't feel very rainy right now, rocks poking out of the North Atlantic. But we don't have a shared anything, Carl.
Exactly.
I don't consider you a kinsman of any variety.
both material and metaphysical, and you have no
What?
Metaphysical. Oh, big boy. Carl, just using a long word that's stupid doesn't mean it. Look, you're embarrassing yourself. This is why they shouldn't invite dickheads like you there, because you realise you're going to go there to talk to an intelligent audience of people, right? Not just wankers on the internet.
There isn't some sort of like woo-woo spiritual Britishness floating around in the ether. There's no platonic ideal form of Britishness which all people who are British have access to and no one else does. What?
No, there is. The platonic ideal of Britishness is Greg's. So,
choice in the matter. In short, national identity is an essential characteristic of a person and cannot be.
well, you're from a place, but like people move to different places.
We always have.
Yeah, it's not inherent. Like you are always going to be inherently having been born in a place, and for the early years of your life, you don't get to choose where you live. But then when you grow up, you can do that. And people do all the time. Literally, the fact that there are white people in North America is a testament to this. Because they're not from there originally, are they? Fucking hell.
Again, according to Carl's logic, anyone who can trace their heritage back to one of the four nations that currently make up the artificial political construct that is Great Britain are entitled to citizenship.
Technically, you if you're talking four nations, it's the United Kingdom.
I'm sorry, you're right. I stand corrected. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Yes.
That political construct.
Because Great Britain is an island, basically.
Yeah, it is the island, hence the group. Yes,
Yeah.
that was my misspeaking. Sorry.
Interestingly, the largest island in Europe.
Oh, is it?
It is geographically the largest, yeah.
Yes.
Be separated
can I
from
just-
them.
This guy was pissing me off so much because he was like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna face off against the UK. This American guy. We could face off against the UK on Independence Day, and I just want to beat the British again." I'm like, "It's the fucking English, you moron. It's not the British. It's the English. There's a difference. Do you think everyone in America comes from Texas?
Yeah.
Learn shit."
Yeah, that's true.
And that was a mistake I just made. So.
No, that's fair enough. Look, most people in Britain wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between the UK and Britain.
Yeah,
So
but I
it's-
did Model UN, so I should know.
Yeah, you are a nerd. Correct.
Nor merely adopted out of convenience. No person is born outside of this inheritance. It informs everything.
What?
Hang on. Well, apart from the 99% of people on Earth who weren't born into the inheritance, surely, Carl. No?
So basically, as long as you're born on British soil, you have the inheritance? Where does this undisputed inheritance come from? Like, oh God, he is just talking a load of absolute shite.
Yeah, this is just guff. I'll be honest with you. I don't think the Oxford Union lost anything by disinviting him. Really.
No.
From the big issues upon which we debate to the smallest habits and prejudices.
Hang on. If we have the same worldview, why are we debating things?
If you're also the same, if everyone in Britain is the same, why do you have political parties?
Yeah.
Why do you have different football teams that you support? Why do you like have four nations under one passport? Under one monarch? Like,
Yeah.
this is just dumb.
Yeah. And why are those monarchs German?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are they also are the Saxe-Coburg Gothers native to these islands too?
Well, at least they're white.
Well, apart from that one that married in. Oh, she's a tiny bit brown. No. I've just quoted basically the British media for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We don't even notice. The identity you carry from that inheritance is the sum of innumerable negotiations you have had throughout the course of your life between people like you and people not like you. Your identity is dialogical and formed by identifying what you are relative to what you are not. Moreover, the counter-proposition on whether being British is a mere civic commitment is contingent on the existence of the first.
No, it isn't. Britain, or the United Kingdom, is a political construct.
Yes.
Regardless of who lives there. Like, there are look, for a start off, we're not even fucking monolingual. There's Welsh and Scots Gaelic and fucking Irish Gaelic in the north there. Again, we won't go into the fact that I don't think it should be a part of the country, but irrelevant, it is, technically and legally. There is Cornish in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Like, there are different languages. Manx gets spoken. Yeah. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the fact that it's called Britain comes from Brittany. Because, again, the old Angevin Empire, right? There was Britannia Minor, because it was the smaller part of the land, which is what we now know, roughly speaking, as Brittany. The pokey out bit in northwestern France, basically. The Cotentin Peninsula. And then, Grand Bretagne, because, again, it was French. Great Britain, because it was the larger piece of land, and that's it. Like, the fact that it's even called that is foreign.
I guess, a good analogy in my mind as to what Carl is trying to basically argue here is that the paper that money is printed on is actually what has the value, not our perception of the value that we put onto the paper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But exactly. Which is why, of course, the ancient Roman denarii is still the most valuable thing in Europe as a currency, because they printed it, and so it's fine now. They made the coins, so it keeps its value forever.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
It has yes, it has inherent value, objectively independent of our perceptions of it, or the economy or inflation, supply and demand. It's just a fixed status, sort of value.
Yeah. Is Gaelic or Gaelic the correct pronunciation? Basically either.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, it depends on where you're from, and I don't think that any person who speaks it or gives a fuck about it would care which way you... I've never heard a single Gaelic speaker be like, no, it's pronounced the other way, because the bloke down the road pronounces it the other way as well. Like, they don't care.
It's like asking, is it New Yorker or New Yorker?
When actually what it is...
An accent.
...is New Amsterdamer.
Yeah.
How would we identify what British civic life were we not to examine and extract what it is from the active civic participation of the ethnos itself?
Oh my god, we're getting into like Jordan Peterson levels of absolute nonsense at this point.
Like, okay, so you would only bother to interrogate people who can trace their lineage back 1 million years to the time when we were literally connected via Doggerland to the fucking mainland or something. I don't know how far back you would go.
Can you go back? Sorry, can you maybe put closed captions on?
Yeah.
And just put those words up on the screen, because that is yeah.
Okay.
On the existence of the first, how would we identify what British civic life were we not to examine and extract what it is from the active civic participation of the ethnos itself? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a word salad. He's just put together lots of it's like he's gone, right, I've got this word of the day toilet paper. I might as well write down some of the things to make myself look smart.
What? Just what?
Yeah. Yeah, just gibberish.
Absolute gibberish.
Yeah. Literally meaningless.
What characteristics could a British civic identity possess if it were merely a geographical occurrence?
Hang on, I need to go back for that again. What? Right, let's try.
Of the ethnos itself. What possible characteristics could a British civic identity possess if it were merely a geographical occurrence?
Well, loads. Literally loads and fucking loads. I mean, for a start off, geographic isolation does lead to a separate culture.
Yeah.
Now, Britain isn't that geographically separated. We're not like the peoples of the North Pole or something like that, right? Well, no one lives at the North Pole. You know what I mean? Not the people, the Sami people or the Inuit people or whatever. But we are isolated enough that, because we're not physically connected, that we do have sort of separate cultures, and that's the point, is that there isn't a British culture. Because I assure you the people of the Shetlands have a very different culture to the people of Newport in South Wales. Like, it's we have different cultures, but it does allow for a different culture. So in of itself, you can derive like any number of different meanings based on purely geographic occurrences. But it's not even just that it's not just a geographic occurrence, it's a political construct. Why do we have nations at all? Look, Carl, you are a nationalist. Surely you believe in the nation state as a concept. And it's not based just on ethnicity, because there are ethnicities that have come and gone and created new ethnicities. The original Frankish people don't fucking exist anymore, but we still have France. The original Brittonic peoples mostly don't exist. There are still ethnographic remnants and such, but there aren't actually like Brittonic peoples. The fucking Iceni don't exist anymore, but yet we still have Britain. Like, the Belgae don't exist, we have Belgium. It's fine, Carl. Like, it's not based on some weird fucking, like, oh, it's in your DNA. No, it fucking isn't. Absolutely not. Otherwise, why would I have a completely different culture to you if it was some sort of genetic inheritance? You fucking... As if you can have a genetic inheritance of culture. You're a fucking lunatic.
I mean, this is basically, it reminds me a lot of people who, oftentimes I see it with theists who want to argue that God is the source of objective morality. And you're like, okay, so if God is the source of objective morality, then what the Bible says is God's word, and so the Bible is the source, it's like a reference point. And yet you've made slavery illegal.
Yeah.
You changed the laws on SA and punishment, and we don't stone people anymore. So if God is the ultimate source of objective morality, that it can't be higher and we have to always judge ourselves against, well, then what framework are you using to replace God's law? Your own judgment? Well, then how is it, there's just that contradiction there. And in a similar way, he wants to argue that there's some sort of inherent Britishness. But the fact is that he can't point to a static thing that hasn't changed or hasn't been replaced. You don't still have you don't have child kids working in factories. You don't still,
because of woke.
Yeah. You're not all like on monastery plots of land, making.
Well, that's because of the Vikings.
Out of brine water, it's culture that moves. But when you try to create the illusion that something socially constructed and socially constructed and subjective somehow has a greater, more permanent existence above and beyond what humans create, you end up just with these kinds of word salads because you're grasping at straws.
True. Do we really need Belgium? Not really. It isn't really a country. Again, it is a social construct that Britain went, look, we need a buffer state between France and Germany. We'll guarantee that shit.
What was that one comedy thing about a treaty with Liechtenstein?
What? I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to there, Christy. I don't know. Sorry.
All right. There was a little comedy skit when they were all divvying up land, and they're like, "Oh, well, we've got this little bit left over. Who wants it?" And they're like, "Oh, we don't want it. I'll see if I can find it."
Okay.
Why would it only be limited to the British Isles, and why would it not spontaneously occur in other parts of the world were that the case?
But there are other nationalities that exist in the world.
They come and go.
Yeah.
The Treaty of Westphalia. That's what I was thinking of. Can we break up Carl
Well,
a little bit by...
but that's not a comedy skit. That was a real thing that stopped a war.
No, but there's a comedy skit about it. I'll put it in the
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat in the Google call in the meet,
Okay.
and we can have a little look at that.
There we go.
It's got Hugh Laurie in it. Oh my god, it's from 17 years ago. And it was probably older than that, actually.
The video is unavailable. It has been blocked due to a content claim by BBC Studios.
Oh, that's weird, because I can see it.
Well, you play it then. I'll stop sharing and you play it.
Well, I don't know if I can do that on my phone. I will try.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't help you, Christy.
Start a meet activity. Everyone in the call will be invited to join the stream. Should we try this?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
What can possibly go wrong?
All right.
Your
Meeting
host.
shared activity.
I'm joining the activity. The add-on cannot be opened. Please contact the developer to update. Oh, for fuck's sake!
All right. Well, anyone who's not in the UK, we'll put it in Twitch.
See,
In the
this
chat.
is what you get for trying being nice to Germans.
I'm going to have to mute myself, otherwise you're going to get a repeat echo. So put Carl back on.
Okay.
The institutions, values, and public life are all expressions of the ethnos that the counter-proposition would seek to deny or sublimate. And these are all...
Ooh, sublimate! I've no fancy word!
predicated on the habitual cultural life and unique history of the nation.
You say habitual as if that's not inherently changing.
Also,
The
he
habits
says
of the
it-
British people are very different to what they were 100 years ago or 500 years ago.
And he also says it as if people on that island haven't basically actively been trying to kill each other on and off every couple years, if not more often, since forever, until like 1707.
Apparently this version works.
Hey, cool.
Okay. I mean, the quality of it is abysmal.
Oh
but,
god, yeah, this is probably from like the late 90s or something.
Well, it's a bit of Fry and Laurie, so yeah.
So, we're agreed. France gets the city of Pinarillo and the bishopric of Metz, and to Sweden goes Western Pomerania, Wismar, Stettin, and the islands of Rügen and Pearl. Oh, lovely. And England, for applying within 28 days, gets this charming carriage clock.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm very kind.
Right, well, I think that concludes our treaty. Gentlemen, a toast. Peace in Europe.
Peace in Europe.
Excellent.
Excuse me.
Oh, what is it now? Why are you interrupting?
Forgive me, Ambassador, but what about Luxembourg?
He's right. Nobody owns Luxembourg.
France, I thought you owned Luxembourg.
No, we thought it was Dutch.
Sweden?
No, we thought it was Belgium.
England?
Well, we just knew it was on the continent and didn't give a toss, really.
It looks as if Luxembourg has slipped through our net, doesn't it? Well, we've got a country going up for grabs. Anybody interested?
Is it Protestant?
Mostly Catholic, I believe.
Let's just use it for storage.
Oh, yeah, good. No, that's good. 'cause
No,
it's
it's
all
not good. Someone's got to take it. Come on, who wants it? What's it consist of?
The small state of Luxembourg is a charming reminder of how Europe used to be. Plague victims crawl elegantly down
Elegantly. Love it.
its dung-filled streets, greasing the way with pus from their buboes, while at least 2 children a week are burned as the devil in the handsome market square. The town boasts 2 taverns, one humorous dwarf, and a shop that sells little things made of straw.
Yeah, sounds like Stevenage.
Well, who wants it then?
Well, we don't want it. We've already got to do up West Pomerania, not to mention Wismar and Stettin.
France has no need of Luxembourg, although I do quite like the sound of that shop selling little things made out of straw.
Yes, that shop is an economic bonus, isn't it? All right, I'll take it.
Good, excellent. So, Luxembourg goes to Sweden.
No, hold on. You can't just give Sweden another province.
But you didn't want it.
Well, yeah, but that means that they've now got Western Pomerania, Stettin, and Luxembourg. That's not fair.
We need Luxembourg to store our pickled herring.
Why can't you store them in Sweden?
Oh, the whiff.
You Swedes and your pickled herring. Why can't you eat a proper fish?
What's wrong with pickled herring?
Nothing if you're Swedish.
No, gentlemen, please.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, well, come on. Just because we all hate the Germans doesn't mean we have to like the Swedes.
Ah, the Swedes are all right.
Well, they hate you.
No, we don't.
We don't hate anybody. Well, you should. It makes life more fun.
Also, Sweden did hate loads of people back then. The nicey-nicey thing is a very modern concept, and they've only got that way now because they can't militarily enforce their shit on people. Just saying.
They can't do war, so they have to be nice.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And Britain's going to have to learn to do that shit too. Just saying, lads. Hey, hello, Curtis. Everyone go and follow Turn Left immediately.
Hey, welcome.
All we wanted to do was protect the Protestant princes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why,
really.
you didn't fancy just kicking some German arse? That's why we were there.
That's what rather appealed to us, too.
Gentlemen, please, let's not unravel the tapestry of this treaty ere the shuttle has crossed the loom.
What?
Let's not cock it out now. We're so close. I have a proposal. Why not split Luxembourg in two? Sweden can get the east and France the west.
Excellent. No, that's good. That's good.
Sorry.
Oh, what do you want now?
Forgive me, Ambassador, but is it truly wise to divide a land in so wild and ragged a fashion? In future years, there will be Swedish Luxemburgers and French Luxemburgers, Protestant and Catholic, both at each other's throats.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think that'll give journalists of the future something to write about. No, I'm satisfied with this. This is good. I think in the future all our petty squabbles over Europe will be forgotten. It'll just be one huge state, probably with a single currency. Oh, hurrah! Yes, that's a nice thought. It is.
I'm going to have to opt out over that one, I'm afraid. We're more interested in our new colony in America.
Yes, America. America has given us nothing but tobacco and potatoes and that new high-grade narcotic that you're so fond of. No, gentlemen, I think on the crucible of war we have forged a new Europe. Right. So who's for right?
Yeah, love it. Also, they almost went a bit, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Liter,
Lager?
Bitter.
finest claret.
Oh, I'd love a pickled herring.
Swedes and your pickled herring, honestly. Well, it's getting...
I really forgive me.
Oh, she's back. What now?
Forgive me, Ambassador, but there is one more task. The savage land of the Balkans.
Oh, coitus. We forgot the Balkans. Well, look, here we are. 1, 2, 3 there. Look, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Kosovo, Greater Serbia. Everyone satisfied?
Well,
Whatever. I think it will be guaranteed the peace and freedom of Europe for forever. Forever.
May I say, Ambassador, that with this historic redrafting of the European borders, you are really spoiling us.
That's a play on a British advert for Ferrero Rocher, which is a
Oh,
chocolate.
okay, from back in the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
the advert was like there'd be like a fancy ambassadorial ball, and you go, "Oh, ambassador, with these chocolates, you are really spoiling us." And it was, yeah. So that was culturally, that would have been a fucking. That's why they reacted like that was a really good joke when it wasn't, because it was a thing at the time.
These, on the other hand, are revolting.
And thankfully, the Peace of Westphalia lasted forever and ever, and nothing bad ever happened in
It's
Europe.
basically it's like when it was the end of history.
Again. Yeah. Can we be bothered with the rest of Carl's nonsense? Should we
Oh,
just
God,
move
no.
on? Yeah, let's move on.
No,
do
let's look at comedy Instagram things. Oh, I guess we could talk a little bit about the fact that you're going to have a new prime minister in the autumn.
Nah.
Oh, that's actually one of the videos I have up that explains that situation.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Well, it's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just, who cares? Do I care? I'm not sure I care. I don't really talk about it. I'm not interested in politics, Christo. Am I? You know.
Yeah, this show's never been about politics.
No. Look, I'm more about like Love Island, really, as content goes. You know.
Housewives.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Is that still a thing? I don't know.
Oh, it's just called Queer Eye now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because they do everybody, not just straight guys.
Oh, how boring.
Actually, they're in their finale season. It's wrapping.
Oh, is it? See, I see you're bigger on the gay stuff.
Yeah. Come on, get with our culture, Kevin.
Fair enough.
Welcome to I Didn't Say This Movie Was Good, I Said I Liked It. And today I have the Velocipaster. This follows a...
I love it already. See, this category of I didn't say it was a good film, I said I liked it. White chicks.
Yes, yeah. I actually, but after this one, I didn't do more. But we should go into the channel and watch a couple. It's amazing how many shark-based horror films there are.
Sharknado, the fact that got greenlit and then had a sequel, mental.
Kevin, you don't even know the half of it.
Do I not? Okay.
Priest named Doug, who after watching his parents die in a car explosion, goes to China to find himself. But after a woman gets shot with an arrow in front of him, she gives him a dinosaur tooth and he gets scratched by it. And that's when he learns that he can turn into a velociraptor whenever he's like hungry or angry. This is the most perfect bad movie that has ever existed that I've ever seen. The first 2 minutes with the car explosion where it just says VFX car on fire is the funniest bit.
I mean, that's phoning it in.
It's like putting in a slide, like, FX go here.
Yeah. I've always thought, right, for films, when they do montages of like training for like a boxer or something, just have a thing that comes up and says 5 minutes of boxing training, and just save us that time because we get it,
It's like you remember the Team America montage song, right?
No.
Do it in a montage? Oh, I'm gonna have to find that now.
Okay.
Has ever existed. This is not a good movie, but it's also possibly the greatest movie of all time. And I would give my life savings to get another Velocipaster. I would go watch it 80.
That was so obviously a film title that they went, can we make this into a film?
Yeah, they worked backwards from the title.
Yeah.
Times in the theater. So I'm not saying that the Velocipaster is a good movie, I'm just saying that I like it, and also it might be the greatest movie of all time. Welcome to I Didn't...
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, just pick literally anything.
Oh, well, Sharknado, literally the first one. Okay.
Welcome to I Didn't Say This Movie Was Good, I Said I Liked It. And today we have the greatest movie of all time, Sharknado. So this is set in Los Angeles when a hurricane comes over the water, it scoops up all of the sharks in the ocean, and it just shoots...
An amazing premise.
Amazing. Shoots them into tornadoes that end up hitting LA, sending water and the sharks everywhere to be. I think that this is the ultimate, the grandfather of all. This movie is horrible, but goddamn is it so much fun. I mean, what else can you ask for a movie called Sharknado where it's literally just sharks inside of tornadoes? Like,
it does. To be fair, it writes a check that it definitely cashes.
Oh yeah.
That title is they follow through with, definitely.
You cannot expect this to be good. You can only expect it to be stupid and fun. And this whole franchise is stupid and fun. And like I said a billion times, and I'll say a billion times again, I never said that this movie was good. I just said that I liked it. Welcome to...
True.
All right, find literally anything else. Half of them are sharks, but...
Okay.
Snarkula? At the end?
Sharkula? Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back to I Didn't Say This Movie Was Good, I Said I Liked It. And today I have Sharkula. This is set in a small coastal town that is being terrorized by a shark that many, many hundreds of years ago in the past, Dracula bit and turned it into...
Again, it follows through. If you went to see a film called Sharkula and it wasn't a fucking vampire shark, you'd be furious.
No. I want my money back.
Yeah.
100%.
Whatever the fuck it is, a bat shark, and now it demands...
Hang on. So it can fucking fly?
Well, it can transmogrify into a bat, obviously, if it was bit by Dracula.
Ah, fair. Yeah, those are the rules.
Canon.
Sacrifices. Yeah. I'm not kidding. It's a bat shark. This is the definition, I think, of a movie so horrendous it's fun, because there's not many redeeming qualities in this movie except the bat shark.
To be fair, that is a big plus.
Yeah.
There are not many films that can tick that box.
No.
If that's a particular itch
Only
you need
one.
scratching, there's only one film for you.
Yes.
I'm also pretty sure that this movie was maybe shot in slow motion, or there was like maybe a smear on the screen or something, because I don't know how to describe how this movie was shot. You have to watch it. And again, I say, Bat Shark. So I'm not saying that Sharkula is good. It's actually horrendous. But I am saying that I like it.
Okay, one more. Birdemic. Shock and Terror has caught my eye.
Welcome back to I didn't say this movie was good, I said I liked it. And today we have the movie to end all movies, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Now this follows a guy named Rod and his girlfriend Natalie as birds start to attack everyone and killing everyone in whatever the fuck small town they're in California. I gotta be honest with y'all, a bird does not show up until about 45 minutes left.
Okay, this is the one that doesn't fulfill the requirement here. If I go to see Birdemic and there are no fucking birds, furious. It reminds me the Sherlock Holmes stories, right? The short stories, Holmes is always there. Cool. In the long, there are like 4 main books, like the actual book length ones, and Holmes is virtually not in it.
What?
Yeah. So like the Hound of the Baskervilles, he sends Watson.
Oh yeah, he fucks off for half of it.
And like technically, like a spoiler for a 150-year-old book, but Holmes is there. He's just not mentioned. He's like spying on the situation, but he's not in the book.
Stalking.
So for like 75% of the book, I'm reading it thinking I wanted to read a Sherlock Holmes story, and he isn't fucking in it. I've been shortchanged by a guy who's been dead 100 years. Fuck. Oh shit, Birdemic, sorry.
Welcome back to I didn't say this movie was good, I said I liked it. And today we have the movie to end all movies, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Now this follows a guy named Rod and his girlfriend Natalie as birds start to attack everyone and killing everyone in whatever the fuck small town they're in California. I gotta be honest with y'all, a bird does not show up until about 45 minutes left in this movie. And we all know what the birds look like. They are clip art, like the funniest things that you've ever seen, and watching these people try to quote-unquote fight the birds, that had to have been the funniest thing to watch while you're filming it. I mean, just look at this beautiful...
Oh no! Oh no! There's literally the same bird 3 times in a row. It's like...
Cut and paste. Copy paste, copy paste.
Oh no! Jesus Christ. Also, are these birds even the same species? Are they different types of bird that have ganged up?
I think, well, whatever they could get for free clip art.
Yeah,
that was the birds that attacked.
Fucking hell. I feel like this might be a rebirth of terrible movies, because we might need to watch some of these.
You know, Kevin, I can't tell you something. You know what I found when I looked on YouTube?
What did you find on YouTube?
I put a link in the chat. I found Sharkula.
Okay, we have to watch Sharkula then at some point. We have
There's
to have
also
a
Shark House, which I think I also put a link to. So many shark, yeah, and that's what I think I actually have a clip that says, like movies, watching movies again or something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Where are we? Right.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. Is this movie good? Absolutely not. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. And the first 45 minutes play out just like a rom-com. But damn if it isn't funny and just have like a tad bit of charm to it. So I'm not saying that Birdemic is good, I'm just saying that I kinda like it.
I like the fact that he's so southern that the auto caption had Birdemic as the translation for that. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna watch. If you go into the chat again, where the link to Sharkula is, the one above it is the Team America montage song.
Oh, okay. Right. One second.
See, there's House Shark on the bottom row. That's the one I was watching. That's also on YouTube. There's a lot of bad movies on YouTube.
That's...
What's that one say? Something like Sanity Jaws?
That's...
Santa Jaws? Oh my god.
Santa Jaws. Crackoon?
Yeah, Crackoon!
Okay.
If you're going to storm Kim Jong-il's palace,
So many bad movies.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember the montage now, and it will definitely get me copyrighted. So let's not.
Okay, yeah.
But yes, no, I do remember that. Yes, thank you. Yeah. So, what's that? Zombievers?
Zombie beavers?
No, not even that. No, zombievers.
I know, but are they zombies that are beavers?
It has to be. Again, if you title it Zombievers and it's not a zombie beaver movie.
What else is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If I go there and it's a fucking, like it's a period drama, I'm going to be furious. Okay. So that was you literally told that must watch. Fair.
Yes.
What's the sloppening? What? Oh, I don't know what this is, Christy.
Are you back in the Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, well just click on shit. There's plenty to choose from.
Okay. Oh, that's the right. Okay. No beer.
Scottish
I
people
think we already covered this a little bit.
Did we? Well, I mean, it's Garen Noon, so we're doing it.
Yeah.
Because he is delicious.
He is delicious.
Scottish people have drank all the beer in Boston. There's none left. They went over about 4 days ago for the World Cup. I'm sorry, we should have warned you about the Scottish. Even the Irish are afraid of them. They're mad fucking cunts. Now,
True.
on the bright side, they mainly drink Tennant's lager. So if all else fails, you can just piss in a glass and they shouldn't notice much of a difference. Now, America, please make sure they have something to drink. If the Scottish don't have something to drink, they may become peaceful. And that's when they'll start talking to you. That's a lifetime commitment. Be very careful. Now, I would just like to take a second to speak directly to the Scottish people as an Irishman. Listen, Scotland is my second favourite country on earth. It's kind of like if you mixed Ireland with Texas and it was going through a particularly litigious divorce. And I love that energy. But listen, the Irish people have been wanting to say this for a while. Scotland, we just feel like you're going a bit too far with the drinking. We all like to have a good time. Go on.
Imagine an Irishman saying this. Oh no. That's like this needs to be a wake up call, Scotland. Okay.
Out in the town, forget 4 days of your life, lose a sock, bring home a fully grown tree wearing a traffic cone for a hat, and eat 17 portions of chicken goujons. It's good, clean fun. But we just feel you could do something else for 15 or 10 minutes, a little hobby for yourself, have a bit of kimchi to support a healthy microbiome in the gut. Just look after yourself, Scotland. Without you, we're going to have to start hanging around with the fucking Germans, and I don't have it in me to try any more types of sausage. Follow me. I'm delicious.
To be fair, the Germans do like experimenting with sausage.
We do, yeah, they do like our sausage. We do like our sausages. White sausage, and bratwurst, and all kinds of sausage.
Honestly, you really are the worst. See what I did? That's a German word.
Yeah.
Alpha I for the beta guy. Oh no. Okay. Well, this could be interesting. Boop.
Lucas. We're going to turn this boy inside out. Jiu-jitsu!
Hi, my name's Lucas. I'm on this show just because I want to improve my confidence, maybe get into shape, meet a nice girl, settle down.
You came into my life, and my world never looked so bright. It's true, you bring out the best in me when you are around.
Knock, knock.
Hi, guys.
The men are here, finally. So you see a bird out in the wild. What's your first line?
Hi.
Oh, you stupid little cuck. You say you're a mid-7 and I'm glad you're all right with it.
You just be mean to them.
Yeah, that's how you get them, mate.
The most important part of being an alpha is jiu-jitsu.
Why?
Shut the f up and mount me. Come on, get on top of me.
Okay. The phrase "shut the fuck up and mount me" is that goes
Great
hard.
dialogue.
That goes hard. Yeah.
Yeah, don't hesitate. Don't ever hesitate. What are you doing for your appearance?
I moisturise.
Not good enough. I'm going to get you some peptides called a wolf stack, and we're going to put that in your ass every day. Jim, what are you doing?
I play badminton.
Let's see your Mew face. Come on. We're now going to send Lucas out with his newfound alpha skills and alpha makeover.
He's going to be chatting to birds in their natural habitat. Using a hidden earpiece, we're going to be coaching him through it.
Jiu-jitsu.
Lucas, you hear me?
Yep, okay, I can hear you.
Fitty, 12 o'clock. Use what I taught you to approach her.
Hey, your face is but I'm cool with it.
Ooh, bit harsh, mate. Let's see how she responds.
Sorry, what the did you just say to me?
Quick, demonstrate your worth.
I've got a Lambo back at mine. Do you want to see it?
If you don't get the away from me right now, I'm calling the police, you pathetic little boy.
Ooh, that is technically assault.
That's assault.
Now's the time for jiu-jitsu. Take a stance.
I've met people like this. Mental.
Sargon.
Can't just get away at this rate.
You're supposed to mount me now.
Oh, he's cucked himself.
He's got himself in the cuck zone.
He can choke his way out of that.
You are pathetic.
Today, we're here to help.
I love the way, at least the looks maxers are good content for parody.
Yeah. I mean, it's gay to not smash yourself in the face with a hammer.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, having sex with girls is gay. Women.
Gayest thing you can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because you don't want a woman to be able to control you.
Well, exactly.
Oh,
That's how they get you.
So I don't think this should have any copyright. I don't know. Maybe grandson does, but also maybe pause it. I mean, it's guys wearing it's guys dressed up as Trump and Elon Musk, and the Trump guy is wearing a diaper. Just FYI.
Okay.
The overlapping disaster, intersectional violence. I want to just the maintaining of power in the final hour. I want to just climbing up broken ladders. Nothing really matters. I want to just don't know where to begin, so I shatter the window and then I just.
But that guy's clearly in much better condition than Trump is.
Oh yes, because he's way thinner.
Yeah.
And he can get down on his knees and get back up again without needing help. So. Anyway, grandson is basically this generation's Rage Against the Machine.
Well, the music isn't as good. I'm just saying. And
You should listen to more grandson.
I can judge the entire oeuvre from the 10 seconds we listened to. So.
They're amazing.
Mm.
Really good stuff. Very, very woke music. It would annoy a lot of right-wing people you hate.
Fair enough. What we got here?
The cinnamon guy. Just because.
Oh, this guy. Okay, yeah.
Because it's so good.
Yeah.
Actually, the right way to eat a cinnamon roll. We start by unraveling it from the center and.
That is not the correct way to eat a cinnamon roll. That is not the way you're supposed to do it. That is some false ass information about the cinnamon roll, and I don't appreciate it. You're gonna have all these goofy ass children walking around eating the cinnamon rolls.
He's turned it into fucking jazz.
Yep.
This is just
exactly.
freeform jazz cinnamon rolls.
The wrong way. That is not correct information. You're supposed to eat the cinnamon roll like that. What the hell wrong with you?
People don't know this, but this is actually the right way to eat.
True.
I don't know why I remembered that, what reminded me of it, but I was like, oh, we gotta do the jazz cinnamon roll again.
Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Genius.
It is genius.
It is. Bass balls. Oh no. Okay. Okie doke. I can see what's about to occur. Yeah.
Wait. Line drive deep to left. Cordoba back, and it's a grand slam for Carter Grant.
Mate. Oh, that is. I mean, ironically, he won't be getting to third base anytime soon. You know what I'm saying?
It's your glove placement's very important.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you completely misjudged that.
His second home run in a.
And of course, because he did touch it, that's an error.
Yes.
So.
Well, I mean, the pitcher will be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
As many innings, and it's his fourth hit tonight. 0-2.
Oh.
I'm teaching my German friend all about baseball, and now he's really into the Brewers, and it's just kind of fun now because we'll be talking about. I'm teaching him how. I'm moving him up to master's level baseball knowledge by having him score baseball games.
Oh, okay. So he's a virgin. Okay, cool.
So, it's like you're teaching him how to do the bases and count it and, 6-3 and fly outs and pop outs and how to judge an error and all that good stuff. It's fantastic. I'm so proud of him when he gets it right.
That's a beardelier or chandelier. Candelier. It's just a beardelier. Hell yeah.
Like this is a really cool thing. Hell yeah! It's what you've done is turned trash into an interior
More
design issue.
Trash on your ceiling.
So I've just noticed, what the fuck is going on with that wall behind it?
What's on the wall?
There's a guillotine and a toilet. What the fuck is this? Person's a psychopath. This person's an absolute nutter.
Before the internet, we didn't know people like this existed,
Exactly. The chandelier is the least weird thing about this.
The beardelier.
The beardelier.
The candelier.
The candelier. No, the beardelier. Yeah, that's very fucking weird, man. Imagine you walk into someone's house and it was like this.
I would walk out.
Yeah, I'd be like, where's the nearest point of egress immediately?
Like, at this point, just burn it down. It can't be safe.
Yeah, this is bad.
Just burn it down and get the insurance money.
Oh yeah, there's definitely insurance on this household, yeah.
The land might be worth more with this knocked down.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's a brownfield site, you can sell it on. It's fine.
On eBay.
Yeah, no, the Craigslist kicker.
A Craigslist kicker, yeah.
What is this?
Do you have a crazy story to tell us? I tried meth one time.
What? How do you try meth once?
The reason why I even tried it was I was like, oh, this lady's place is pretty clean. She seems like she's doing well.
Who's the lady?
Okay, there's this app called it's for the threesomes. She invited me over. I get there, and then she's like, you want to try something? At first, I was like, nah. But she's like, she was a lot of peer pressure.
Really? What would that look like?
I was like, nah, just try it. I was like, you know what? I'm not really doing anything tomorrow.
Amazing. Amazing.
Sound like a lot of peer pressure.
I guess it wasn't that much peer pressure. I guess it was curiosity. Turns out like she was just like trying to get people hooked on meth so they could become customers.
Oh, that's a good business model.
It is a pretty good business model actually, but
I can't believe someone trying to get people hooked on meth would be so just
manipulative and dishonest.
Would lack ethics like that. Unbelievable.
That's a great business model.
It didn't work on me.
Morris, are you on your phone? Oh, you're downloading it? You're getting the app? And you did the math and it wasn't all it's cracked up to be? How so? Why not? Why wasn't it good?
It just makes you feel like an insane person. It makes you feel like Neo when he just woke up.
Wait, so you had a threesome or not?
We did.
What was the chain, like the 3-person chain, like who was doing what?
Really, the other guy was kind of just a really.
The other guy? I thought it was a girl.
No, it was a girl. The girl was actually the dealer, and then like she wanted a there. But then she also gave me like pure it was like liquid.
My brother did a bunch of when he was like 15, 16, but now he's all fucked up forever.
You do it too much, it'll permanently mess your brain up.
You can get that in like a nasal spray now.
Yeah, I've done the nasal spray.
Nasal spray
actually, the nasal spray is not too bad. You say it cures autism?
Yeah, I made that up.
You're easy to trick, you know that?
Yeah, what are you, the most gullible guy in the world?
I mean, I definitely got tricked in a lot of ways I probably shouldn't have. Like, my car got stolen by a dude on one leg one time.
Like, that's not the mental story. That's
he
like
comes back. And then they have another video. They're like, there he is. And they go get him and like, tell us this time your car got stolen by a guy with one leg. And that's one of the other videos on the. Yeah, I don't know where it is.
What
but...
Yeah, literally, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yes. Like you just drop that sentence in there. Like that's just that's fine. Yeah.
Look at this consultant, the third eye blind. What should never be. Give a mouse a meth. The golden rule: if you know, you know. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
It's fake credits.
Yeah.
That was an amazing story, though, right?
That was pretty incredible. Yeah.
Is he coming back? Yeah. How many people is your husband? Is it just one husband? What year does he come back from work? How many years does he shift? Just bring your work to lunch day. Just bring your work to lunch day. Just bring your work to lunch day.
What the fuck is what?
She's making lunch for her husband.
Right.
And the comments. This is somebody made a song out of the comments.
Okay.
This is the thing people do on Instagram.
What does he do for work? Eat lunch. Girls gonna need a second job to finish all this food. Maybe pack an extra burger in case it's still for after. I feel like
Yeah, this is a lot of food.
Yes.
Like his job is to sell lunch to other people on lunch. Ma'am, did you pack lunch for the comment section too? 'Cause they ate. Praying for your husband. Say
What the
return
fuck? How is she still adding things?
Yes.
for space. Working a 9 to 5,000.
Working a 9 to 5,000 is good.
You work Monday till September. Is he coming back? Working a 9 to 5,000. But he works 9 to forever. Is he coming back? Does he work 5 a.m. to 20:29 p.m.? Honey, you forgot your lunch. Is the $10 for lunch in case he gets hungry? $10 just in case he gets hungry. Finishing his lunch. Finishing all that. Bring your work to lunch day. Just bring your work to lunch day. Just bring your work to lunch day. Just bring your work to lunch.
How does he work in an oven? How dehydrated is this man getting?
Also, like, why are you getting up at 5 in the morning to pack the stuff? Like, he's a grown ass man. He can pack his own lunch.
Yeah.
Twist, he works from home. Twist, he works from home.
It's 4 a.m. as well.
Oh,
what
4
the
a.m.
fuck?
Okay, my
What? So
mistake.
basically, you didn't sleep then?
He
The fuck
spent
is?
2 hours making his lunch and then went back to bed.
Yeah. Like yeah. She wakes up just before he gets home as well. What I'm ordering when I visit. Oh, we got Puak. Oh, we've got Puak.
Because I've booked the trip. We're going to Manchester for 3 days in order to be able to have one day. We're going to do a 5-hour round trip out to Corner Kitchen just to eat the food.
I can't believe you go into Corner Kitchen before you go to fucking Wuppertal. I'm disgusted.
Fancy a full English breakfast at neat time. Pizza box breakfast.
Also, it's not an English breakfast if it's got loads of salad cream on it. That's just weird.
I like the idea of the pizza box breakfast, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We've got 2 rashers of griddled back bacon, 90% puak, herbed sausage meat patties, delicious fried spam, horrendous burry black pudding, fried mushrooms, the best part of a full English breakfast, crispy ash browns, then got 2 sunny side up peppered fried eggs, some baked beans, tangy chopped tomato, piece of fried bread, and a can of pop. 10 quid.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a lot of food for 10 quid, really. Yeah.
I want a Kev order at Corner Kitchen, and I'll have him film it for you. You've got till September. Don't worry about it.
No, cock and bull torture.
Is that what you want?
You didn't say specifically food. You just said an order I would like. So.
Oh, we're all learning something about Kevin tonight.
Just saying. No, actually, cock and bull torture I don't get at all. But I don't need to. It's for other people.
Yeah, I mean, you're a fart sniffer, so I mean, whatever.
Whoa!
Well, you like farting, like you.
It's
do
my
farts.
own fart. I don't sniff other people's farts. That's disgusting. My farts smell like roses, though. Which is sort of true because roses smell like shit.
You're pro fart,
Isn't he a baseball player?
Looks like it.
Yeah. No, Jerickson pro fart. It was a joke. I was doing a joke about a very obscure baseball player. Thank you.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his
broker. So, you were saying this is a classist song.
It
but then
is.
I was listening to the lyrics, and she's describing here what a scrub is. And it's not because he's broke. It's because of his attitude. It's because he's just,
I mean, okay.
And he thinks that a scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly. And also known as a buster, and then he just sits on his broke ass. He has no get up and go. It's not a character. It's not because he's broke. It's because he's lazy.
It's partly because he's broke, though.
Well, he's broke because
He's
He
hanging
wants
out
to-
of his
everything-
passenger side of his best friend, so
Best
he
friend's
can't
ride.
he can't afford
Trying
a
to
car.
holler at me.
What? So you'd only fuck men who own their own vehicle is basically the point. It is.
Or
It's
don't
undoubtedly a bit.
catcall women in the streets.
Well, that's also
I
a
think you-
thing, yeah. But she didn't say catcalling me is bad. She said you have to own your own car in order to catcall
do
me.
it?
Yeah.
That's not what she said at all.
Well, okay, okay, but the only thing she ruled out was if you don't own your car, you cannot catcall me. Which does imply that in other situations where the ownership situation was different,
Absolutely not.
she would be
He's
fine with
leaning
that.
out of his best friend's ride because he's out the passenger side. If he was driving, obviously he'd be ticketed for inattentive driving.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely about road ordinance. You're having a laugh. Right. Apparently Chili from TLC is also MAGA as well. Again, I rest my case
God,
then. I
that
rest my
sucks.
case. I rest my case.
Fuck
Classist.
that.
No, it's still a fucking belter.
Bang! It is a banger.
Yeah, there's no look, I'm
Don't-
not denying it for a
I don't
second.
want your
It's a bop.
number.
And it's been
I
a
don't
bop
wanna
for
give you
like
my
a
number.
quarter of a
I don't
century
wanna
at this
lead
point.
you nowhere. Don't want none of your time.
Oh, I don't want no scream.
I was a little bit flat there, but I haven't warmed up.
Anyway, but the point being is it is still classist. I will not be listening. Like, it's not one of these like change my mind. No, you cannot change my mind. I've made my mind up about this, and that doesn't mean again because there are loads of songs that are like weird and shit. If you analyse it, I literally did a very short-lived fucking series about misogyny in music, about fucking 10 years ago now. And one of them was "When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman" by what's the band called? I forget. Dr. Hook. And it's literally like it's horrendous. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you, mate?
Well, back then, like,
but it's still
stalking was considered romantic because that's like how it's like all those police songs. Every breath you take is about a stalker. Right?
The Police are one of the. If you analyse the lyrics, they're one of the creepiest bands ever. I Can't Stand Losing You is basically about a guy who's emotionally manipulating a partner by saying he will kill himself if she leaves.
Yeah, I can't stand losing.
Yeah, it's mental. It's like they precognitioned incels and set it to genuinely good music, which is annoying, really annoying, because it's again, it's well worth listening to, but the lyrics are abysmal, like really bad. Anyway, the point being, I don't know why as a straight man you can't listen to this. That's kind of toxic, the concept of the title there. Like,
Yeah,
why,
it's just a banger. You don't
Like,
have
why-
to gender stereotypes in any meaningful way. But it was more about I wanted to revisit the classist assumptions about Scrub.
yeah. Well, the worst thing is when the person is so egregious that you can't listen to a song anymore. Look, I know you're supposed to be able to separate the art from the artist.
You can't. Sometimes he ruins it.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson's music is like just objectively fucking brilliant. His back catalogue is amazing, and yet I can't listen to it anymore because now I'm just thinking he's a nonce. He's a fucking nonce.
Yeah, well,
He's
it's okay
definitely a
because we
nonce.
have Bruno Mars, so you can just replace, Bruno Mars in your listening rotation.
True,
and
but like,
nothing
okay.
terrible has come out about him yet.
Or yet. Thank you for the yet.
Well, you just can't, trust people.
Or like Ignition by R. Kelly, an absolute banger.
Yeah.
I got every man in here wishing and sipping on coke and rum. I like so what I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. I could rip out to that all day, and yeah, I now just
And now you
thinking,
can't.
and now I'm thinking, R. Kelly did some fucked up shit. Nah, not for me, bro. Not for me. Ruined. Yeah, Chris Brown. Although I was never a fan of Chris Brown's music, but knowing what Chris Brown did, I don't know how anyone could be cool with that guy. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Oh yeah, you literally wrote a little thing. You wrote, a scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster, always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass.
Yeah, he's got no get up and go.
Could be depressed, Krista. You ever thought about that? Could have substance abuse issues. So not only is it classist, ableist. Cancelled. Christie's cancelled. For crimes against woke.
For defending scrubs.
You don't have to defend it. I've always had this with like artists or whatever. You don't have to defend everything. You can just admit that they were flawed.
Well, I guess I would say
Fine.
I disagree with your interpretation.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
That's okay. You can be wrong.
No, you're allowed to be wrong, Christy, and I'll let it slide. But
we all can read and use our eyes and read the words and recognize that you're wrong.
If you want to say incorrect things, yes.
Impression of the kind of song that my youth pastor would sing, and he did ask me to be in the youth band or whatever, and it was just him, and I'm like, no. So I got to get into character. You got to picture me with the frosted tips, puka shell necklace, and the "Can I Take Your Order" mic.
Can I ask? What is a puka shell necklace?
Oh, just think about one of those like shell necklaces from like the ocean. You'd see them in Hawaii.
Oh, so it's like puka shell.
Yeah, the shell part of it.
See, I was thinking it was some French shit, like puka shell.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it meant, but yeah. Anyway. Oh fuck! Oh no! Okay, we're gonna listen to him say it again. I think maybe.
This is my impression of the kind of song that my youth pastor would sing, and he did ask me to be in the youth band or whatever, and it was just him, and I'm like, no. So I got to get into character. You got to picture me with the frosted tips, puka shell necklace, and the "Can I Take Your Order" mic.
Peace be with you, brothers and sisters in Christ. I hope you're living your faith, yeah, and walking in light.
Talking about you, Jeremiah.
Today's talk's about masturbation, one of the devil's deadliest sins. God said in the book of Ephesians to never touch your penis again. You gotta save your jizz for Jesus. Keep your cum for Christ. Save it up. Do not touch your giggle stick. No, 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 no. Stick it in your wife. Blast it all at once. And make more Christian babies and teach them to snipe. 'Cause there's a war on Christmas.
You liking this?
It's amazing. I love it. Yeah. And that's ultimately why they do the whole do not spill your seed. It's not because every sperm is sacred. It's because every sperm could be another Christian.
Yeah, they don't want you to think. I mean, they basically want you so horny that you get married and then you just have enough sex to make a baby and then you're stuck.
Yeah. Quite literally, like there's a Billy Connolly routine where he says, "I'd like to thank the Catholic Church for the rhythm method, because without that, I probably wouldn't exist." Because he said, quite literally, like at the moment of orgasm, there's no wild horses wouldn't make my arse go backwards. You can't pull out at that point. It's too late. And by the way, just for scientific clarity, you can also release spermatozoa before orgasm, so it's not even a foolproof method, even if you could pull out at the last second.
They got off the block early, but there's no penalty for that.
Yep.
Unlike breaking a guy's leg at the World Cup.
Unlike what? Sorry.
Unlike breaking a guy's leg on the pitch at the World Cup.
Yeah, true. Although he got a 5-game ban.
5 games, yeah, that's fair.
I'll tell you, he would fight for the American government.
This is my impression.
He would. Jesus. Well, according to the Mormons, he was from Kansas, so...
Yeah, white Christian nationalism is a hell of a drug.
Literally.
Keep your cum for Christ, Gavin.
I mean, is he into that?
It was like, keep your jizz for Jesus, keep your cum for Christ.
Yeah.
So good.
Look,
Good.
If the J-Dog wants to, you know.
If he's into that.
I've heard he's a carpenter, so he's good with wood.
I'm not going to kink shame.
Yeah, exactly.
If you got a curve in your dick, this one's for you.
Okay, I didn't need the call out. It's unnecessary.
Mr. Captain Hook, when you gonna hook me? I have something ready for you. It's my pussy. Oh, Mr. Captain Hook, when you gonna hook me? Oh, Mr. Captain Hook, when you gonna hook me? I'm ready for your.
Okay, I'm annoyed that she didn't rhyme hook me with fuck me.
But what a voice, huh?
That was, oh yeah, she's got some pipes on her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So all the hooked hangers out there, you're seen. We
Yeah.
see you.
All I'll say is, look at the dildo section. None of them look like normal cocks. If you've got a bent dick, that's fine. You can make it work.
We see you. We calling you. We recognize you. You're
Exactly.
valued here.
Exactly, our curvy kings.
Yes.
Right, my name is Jimmy Brown. I'm here in Australia, Western Australia, having my brekkie beer. I've decided to become more healthy, healthful, so I've ordered this nourishment bowl. It doesn't look very nourishing to me. It's just a bunch of vegetables. I don't really like.
I was about to say, is this a restaurant that serves guinea pigs or what?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
this?
he's trying. He's leaving his comfort zone.
But it's comfortable. This is the thing I don't get with that. Oh, you've got to step outside your comfort zone. Why? I'm comfortable here. That's why it's the comfort zone. I don't want to go to the uncomfort zone, thank you.
Well, you don't know what you might like if you tried it.
Yeah, but it also might completely fuck up the comfort zone. I'm happy in the comfort zone. Leave me the fuck alone.
Vegetable matter, but I'll give you the short. Some weird pink shit and brown.
I was about to say there's too much colour. Like, I'm living up to a white expectation here, but like I need food to be like pretty neutral colouring.
Brown, presumably.
Brown, kind of toasted colours. I don't mind a bit of green. That's fine. But pink. Honestly, a red tomato is a bit off-putting. I needed like the potato. The potato has it right. Just a kind of mushy yellow. That's fine.
Neutral.
Yeah. Pastels is what I'm after.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I knew.
No, I know I don't need this. Needs a bit of brown sauce, maybe.
That's not helping.
Brown sauce has fermented anchovies in it, so maybe the flesh of the anchovy will enhance the taste of this rubbish. Nah, good shit. Right.
No, it's shit. Yeah, I could have told you that. I could have told you that. That's beetroot, is it? That's a vibrant beetroot. That's an Australian beetroot, is what that is. Too much fucking sun. Okay.
My favourite food critic.
Yes. Scotland is now the side chicken of Irish heritage.
Side chick.
No, you wrote side chicken.
Did I? Oh, that must have been autocomplete.
Yeah.
I meant to say side chick.
I'll show the audience so they know. There, look, Scotland is now the side chicken of Irish heritage. Like, I'm not making that up. Yeah.
Buck.
Quite so, Krista. Yeah, there must have been autocorrect fucking you up there.
Discord's terrible for that.
Yeah, it really is.
Are gone. The English are here, and people in Boston are not happy. This is one of the more.
Well, quite famously, they were annoyed when the British were coming. The British are coming.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the Scottish are British at time of recording. So, you know.
Riveting stories, side stories of the World Cup when it comes to the millions of fans that came here to the United States, and some of them, most of them from the Scottish team landed in Boston, thousands of them, 10,000s really, and the city.
Not just in Boston, they like I read something about like they increased the population of Providence, Rhode Island by like 1 point something percent. Like they literally, so many of them turned up and went, it's cheaper in Providence, so they all just camped there, and there was like fucking thousands of them that have taken over Providence. Okay, cool.
Fell in love with their visitors. They were drinking beer, emptying bars, walking around in kilts, enjoying bagpipe music, and also hooking up with the local single women in Boston so much that there were stories or estimations of a possible baby boom with a lot of Scottish DNA in.
Well, look, he didn't specifically. He said you got to save it for your wife. But the previous person did definitely suggest that wanking was bad.
I don't know that the Tartan Army did.
No.
They love they love love.
Exactly.
9 months in Boston. Now the Scots moved on. They traveled down to Miami for their game of the Scottish national team against Brazil, and they were replaced by English fans who are now in basically occupying all the bars in Boston, and there are first reports that their behavior is not welcome, especially when they made fun of the Scottish fans, which are now deeply loved in Boston. The English fans were singing negative songs against their rivals from the.
See, that's the point, right? Like Scotland sing about like Scotland being cool, or take on weird disco classics from the 70s as an anthem, right? The English go, you're shit, and then boo the anthems. Like, what are you doing? You're just a wanker. You're just annoying people. There's no need. Yeah.
North, and this has really infuriated the population in Boston, who basically confronting the English fans to show a more civilized behavior.
Okay. Boston. You know, I've never forgiven you for the Tea Party. Right? You can have another tea party. The T this time standing for twat. Right? Throw all of the English into Boston Harbour. Have a proper Boston Tea Party, and we'll call it quits. Okay? I can't say fairer than that. That's a deal, right?
Towards their Scottish fans, which are so famous now and loved in Boston.
We're just making news, yeah. Well, this guy's just
The
one
Scots
guy.
are gone.
Yeah, this was from a while ago. It's because we were going to go Monday, but then we got picked back because of whatever. I think I had a conflict. I only had a certain window that I could do it.
Yeah.
And I had to go to a meeting.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this guy. Oh, okay. He's quite cool. I like this guy. He does like, here's the thing in 2 minutes, and then explains it in a very amusing fashion.
Oh yeah. This is basically the political. This is a political part of the show.
The last two, because this is the last link, so this is the last 2 minutes of the show. You'll get some actual politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably know that this man just made this man resign as British Prime Minister, but you don't know how this man.
Technically, he hasn't resigned as Prime Minister. At time of recording, he's resigned as leader of the Labour Party, and will step down when there is a when there's a replacement for him. When he has informed the kid, because we live in a very stupid situation.
2 weeks notice, though.
Yeah, basically,
he's 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, but basically he's on the beach already, the lad.
Yeah,
he's going to be phoning it in, although as if he hasn't been doing that for 2 fucking years anyway. Yeah, so he's informed the king he will be stepping down, but he hasn't actually tendered his resignation, because that's the way it works. We have an unelected man who came out of the right set of ovaries and bollocks, who's the head of state to which the prime minister that we elect has to resign, because we're a serious modern nation, don't you know?
Yes.
We don't solve our terrorism related issues with narwhal tusk jousting. No. Callback.
Might make this man resign as leader of Reform UK, but you don't want to look like a thicky dum-dum in front of all your mates. Here's a quick rundown before this man makes you resign from something. Give us all a chance, Andy. So Mr. Tighty Whitey T-shirt with a quarter zip, didn't know those were a thing, recently won the Makerfield by-election.
By the way, I am a little bit more hopeful about the whole reform thing, because For a start off, the restore thing is taking some votes from them, and the
Yeah.
increased scrutiny of their awful fucking views and candidates is definitely impacting them. We have seen their vote, sort of their polling and their votes in these by-elections drop off. Because people, for once, the British media have done sort of their job and gone, you know, all of these terrible things, what you've done, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, and the 5 million is actually sticking to Nigel more than I've ever seen a corruption scandal or incompetence, whatever, stick to him.
Well, because he's getting closer to the target, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the closer you get to... Like, when you're just, like, the stupid twat who's in Brussels mouthing off now and then, the British media don't feel they need to do anything. Whereas if you want to be seriously, like, close to the Prime Ministership, you'd better be squeaky fucking clean on this, you know?
But honestly, I mean, I'm sure that there are people who've done studies out there and compared, like, the amount of media time and coverage given to a serious political party like the Liberal Democrats. But one time we're a coalition government and had, you know, at least somewhere like under 20 seats in the Commons versus a literally 0 MP, you know, representation. How much time Nigel Farage got on news media?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Stupid.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
in the same way that the American media has been complicit in the rise of Trump, undoubtedly the same is true here in the UK with Farage, because he sells copy, right?
Yeah.
He's
There's plenty of
entertaining.
people.
He says the racist thing out loud, and that sells. So they put him on the front page.
There are literally infinite numbers of parties, leaders that they could talk to that have no members in Parliament until the most recent election, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Tighty Whitey won so many votes in the Makerfield by-election that Tighty Righty had to stand in a field looking sad, asking things like,
"What do you want?"
And this is where it gets interesting, because this man expected his party, Reform UK, to win the Makerfield by-election by a landslide. In fact, Makerfield...
This is how it works, because me and should I say No Justice and I, to be correct, because that's the syntax.
And polite.
And the politeness, indeed. We stayed up and did like a results thing for this. And we knew like pretty early out before the actual announcement, because the Reform Party had come out and said that Nigel Farage definitely hasn't left the Makerfield count early. So we were like, okay, yes he has, and yes they know they've lost. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's, you know, like it's very Trump. Like the thing he says is not true.
Yeah.
That's a North Star you can guide your your passing of the issues around. Yeah.
Makerfield was one of Reform UK's top 10 target seats, but they lost because they fielded a candidate called Robert Kenyon, who, despite the name, hates Kenyans and definitely hates women. We know
he does. We did all the jokes about them trying to get a Kenyan elected. Yeah, hilarious. But also, like, again, I don't know how much you followed it, because you do obviously follow British politics because it's sort of part of your job. But like, we spent an inordinate amount of this time discussing the rectum of former TV host Carol Vorderman. That happened during this by-election, and I can't help but feel again we are a very normal island, very normal. Honestly, we could mix it up a bit, lads. It's getting boring. Do you know what I mean? So unbelievably normal, are we?
this because he posted the...
Leave her butt alone.
Well, this is the thing, right? You're allowed to want to sniff and lick her arsehole. An actual thing that candidate agreed with on Twitter many years ago. Well, not even that many years ago, 5 years ago or whatever. That's fine, okay? We are pro-analingus on this channel. What you can't do is say that like in a public sphere in a way that harasses someone who you disagree with politically.
Oh yeah.
That's bad, okay? It's not
Hey,
kink
Carl.
shaming. You're
Carl.
allowed to want to tongue arses. You're not allowed to tell people all the time.
Yes, it has to be done consensually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just basically saw him getting raked over the coals at like a question time.
Oh, Robert Kenyon, yeah.
Yeah, about like, you know, his comments about women. He's like, oh, that was a long time ago and I don't think that now. And you're like, yeah, sure you don't.
Because again, he'd said other things like going on about people who have abortions being bad and talking about women being slags and stuff. Like he's very reform, I suppose. But
Look at that, the consequences of my own actions.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And they
Elf
lost
being
really bad.
repressed.
They lost really bad. Like,
Yeah.
it was actually a bit embarrassing, considering, like, it was a two-way 50-50 fucking thing, and then they lost. Like, even if Reform and Restore combined their votes, they were still thousands behind. Like, it wasn't even a vote split. They just... People didn't want to vote for the dickhead, you know?
Yeah.
The words "I'm a sexist," "women can't drive," and that ladies get abortions for vanity reasons all over social media. Who selected this prick? Nigel Farage did. That's because Nigel makes all of the main decisions in Reform UK, because Reform UK isn't actually a political party. It's a private limited company with Nigel as the main director. Now, nobody...
Yep.
That's literally true, by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
It's insane.
Mad.
It's insane that he's taken seriously.
Yeah. But it does bring into doubt, what happens when he, like, retires? Because he's quite old now. He's not, like, a spring chicken.
Watch this space.
Yeah,
Kevin.
like, because he'll still own that company. So what happens? Like, he's not going to give it
He'll
away.
probably sell it for $5 million.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Well, he needs the security, don't you know?
Yeah.
It's so gross. He's been, like, all over the media
Personal
defending
security.
it, going on about, oh, I'm the most attacked person in British politics. Motherfucker, there were 2 members of Parliament who were murdered within the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You had a milkshake thrown on you. Like,
Yeah.
get a bit of fucking perspective. Like with Trump. Oh, I'm the most targeted American president ever. 4 of them were assassinated. Now, to be fair, he only wasn't because of poor marksmanship, but that's not the point.
He objected to Nigel Farage selecting Mr. I'm a Sexist as the Reform UK candidate in Makerfield because anyone who disagrees with Nigel gets kicked out of the party. Take Rupert Lowe, for example. You see, Rupert and Nigel had a falling out last year, and Rupert was kicked out of Reform UK because Nigel said he was bullying and harassing members of staff, which is something that Rupert denies and was actually never proven. Anyway, Rupert was so pissed off he set up his own political party, Restore Britain. On Thursday, Restore Britain won 3,000 votes in Makerfield that would otherwise have gone to Reform UK, winning 7% of the vote. On top of selecting horrific sexists and falling out with people who then go on to create rival parties, people also haven't responded super well to the fact that Nigel Farage has accepted £5 million from a Thailand-based crypto billionaire and seems to be spending a lot of his spare time trying to sell his new brand of blue gin, which everyone finds kind of weird. Now people are starting to doubt that Reform UK will actually win the next general election because they've only actually won 1 of the last 6 by-elections like Makerfield. And actually, that one by-election they did win, they won by 6 votes. And the Reform UK lady who won that by-election, Sarah Pochin, made headlines this week because she seemed to suggest that the best way to tackle domestic violence in the UK was for the England football team to keep winning matches.
England won the football last night, and thank goodness they did, because on the occasions that England lose their football matches, the incidences of domestic violence go through the roof. So, boys, keep winning.
So the fact that Andy...
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So from the "we want to protect women and girls" crowd,
Yeah.
their approach to domestic violence is hope Harry Kane stays in form.
Yeah, don't try to actually deal with the problem of domestic violence. Just try to avoid the triggers that make the abusers angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So what about the regular non-football related domestic violence? Do you have any thoughts on that? Reform UK, because you literally had one of your MPs elected who was sent to jail for domestic abuse.
Yeah, women just don't make your men angry, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
Burnham
that's the
beat
solution.
Mr. I'm a Sexist last Thursday is just more proof that Reform UK can't actually fucking win anything. And given that Nigel Farage has...
I don't know, it's definitely a winning strategy to have people say I'm a sexist, because it's not like 50% of the electorate are women. That's not true. That obviously isn't true, so that's fine.
We love
actually
men who
resigned as
hate
party
us.
leader 3 times in his political career. It's looking increasingly likely that he'll probably bail on Reform UK before losing in a general election, which is something he'd find very cringe. So goodbye Keir, goodbye Nigel, perhaps. So you're probably...
Hopefully. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. And on that bombshell.
Is that our show for this week?
That is our show for this week, yes.
Nice.
How long have we been going? Oh, over 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. That's pretty good. A happy hour-ish.
Yeah, that's respectable.
Happy hour asterisks. Times may vary. Yes. Have we ever done a show that's an hour long? I'm not sure we ever have.
Back in the beginning, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe 2015, somewhere circa that.
Yeah. FIFA plush trophy. What are you talking about, Alethian? I don't know what that means. Send it to me in the thing, and I'll look at it next time. I did see that they'd made a World Cup, a massive World Cup reefer.
Nice.
And they had to light it with a blowtorch.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Next Monday, I'm going to be in Amsterdam again to see Josh Johnson live at a comedy show.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I got off work the next day, so I'm going to go to a cafe in the morning and get a nice edible, and then just sit the 4-hour bus ride home off my tip.
Yeah, absolutely wrecked. Love it.
I'm not driving. What do I care?
Why do I have to log back into Discord? What the f... Oh,
What?
I don't know. That is... Yeah, that's a World Cup plushie. Why are you showing me that? Why is that necessary? Thank you, Alethion. A FIFA plush.
Money.
It looks so cheap and... Yeah, it looks a bit shit, but, like, it's a FIFA product.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised? Yeah. You found it in our local Corfland. The fuck is that?
Sometimes maybe shit.
I don't know what Corfland is.
Oh,
Sorry.
Kaufland. It means byland. It's German. Who said that? Is that Vogel?
No, Alethion.
Oh, I don't know, Lithian. Is they German?
Yeah. It looks like
Kaufland.
a butt plug.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Does it look like a butt plug? I'm not
A
sure.
plushy butt plug is the worst idea I've ever heard.
Okay, well, I'll have to show you now because we've talked about it. It doesn't look that much like a butt plug, to be honest, but we'll...
I guess it depends on what kind of butt
Sometimes
plug
maybe
you
good,
use.
sometimes maybe shit.
Okay, thank you for the generosity, but I will turn the alert box off because if I have the Gennaro Gattuso say that phrase ever again, I'm going to fucking scream. I need to change that noise. Where are we? Hang on. So I'll stop sharing that.
Yeah,
And
share the butt plug, the plushy butt plug.
It's not even a butt plug. There we go. Boom. Right. Hang on, I have to show chat as well, don't I? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Hang on. There we go. Boom. Does that shape like a butt plug?
I mean, I normally think of them being pointed at the top and a bit more, like bulbous at the bottom, but I mean, I
Yeah,
can see
look-
that. It's got the flared thing at the bottom, so you could definitely pull it out again, which is
I'd
of course
want-
the most important
Yeah,
part.
I think I'd want more of a flare.
Yeah.
Just to
yeah,
make
more
sure.
flare maybe.
Because the fact with the sloping side on the flare suggests that, like, if you're using some kind of lubricant or it's a sweaty day, that is going to be difficult to grip.
But I mean, with that length, you could probably hit the prostate.
Maybe I will. did you buy this, Alethion, and did you find the prostate?
How does it work as a butt plug?
What a question I've just asked to my actual audience. Our audience, I should say. Yes. Yeah. Honestly, that's the best bit of the World Cup, I think.
The plushy butt plug.
Yeah. Also, I've had this Elmo in the corner. It's the Elmo on fire gif on repeat in place of my camera, and not one person has commented on how funny a thing that is.
Did you see Elmo talking about the World Cup? And he's like, Elmo hopes everyone has fun. Elmo has learned.
Oh no, it wasn't the World Cup. It was about the Knicks.
Well, no, but he gave another interview about the World Cup.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And
Go
he's like, Elmo learned not to give certain comments for public consumption.
Yeah, true. Yeah, New Yorkers.
Yes, he was so terrible. Yeah, that was hilarious. Knicks fans are brutal.
Yeah.
Like a hassle and brutal or Elmo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not
Well, look,
right.
he forgot his roots.
These streets aren't sesame.
Literally. Anyway, chat. No, Christy, what have you got coming up on your channel?
Oh, we've got some D&D. So if you want to watch a lot of leftist people play some D&D, you can go over and check out Rolling Left.
Thank you to whoever it was who gave me those the donos a second ago. I've now clicked off the screen, so I don't know who you are. But if you tell me who you are, I will happily commit crimes in your name. I wonder how long I can get away with that joke before YouTube shuts me down. Okay, I'll send you over to some random geek on the YouTube, because I only follow like 4 people who are active on YouTube anymore. And on Twitch, I will send everyone over to Zach App, who is Australian, but don't hold that
Oh, that
against
sounds
them.
like fun.
In their winter time, so they probably aren't sweating.
No.
Yes.
Probably happy.
Yes. We'll reconvene when you get back from Amsterdam again.
Yeah, that sounds good. It could be next Tuesday night, depending on how sober I am.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, I won't. I'll pencil it in. We won't
Yeah.
ink. You know?
Maybe like also block off Wednesday or Thursday. It might,
Fair enough.
All right,
Yeah.
you all. Hey, everyone, be
Yeah.
awesome. So now we have to do our ending.
We do, yeah. It's goodbye from me and goodbye from Christy. Say goodbye, Kristen.
Goodbye, Kristen.
I don't know. I just wanted to make it sound weird. I think we both